Marshawn Lynch. Looks like this is going to happen. He's going to the Oakland Raiders. We're hearing that basically they swapped draft picks. Is that a too low a price? Couldn't the Seahawks have gotten more?
The bottom line is Marshawn had plenty of leverage here. He absolutely could tell the Seahawks, I'm only going here. The reason why? There was no one that was going to pay what was on his existing contract. So if they tried to trade him, you'd be looking at that number if you're another team, and he can just walk away and say, I'm not playing for you. So he told the Seahawks, I'm playing for Oakland. I'm playing for Oakland only. The Seahawks have a relationship with the Raiders because John Schneider and Reggie McKenzie worked together for all of those years. And the truth is, I mean, as big a name as he is, he's a running back in his 30s. And in a year when there's such a strong, deep class of running backs in the draft, I mean, we see how hard it was for Adrian Peterson to get a job. Lynch is up against the same thing. So this is a good story that took a while to get hammered out. You know, the Raiders last week basically told Marshawn's camp, you know, we're willing to walk away from this. If you want to take this right up to the draft, we're willing to draft somebody and wash our hands of this. And I think ultimately, you know, the draft being on Thursday created the deadline that they needed.
Okay, so I think I may know the answer to this now, but do you feel like Marshawn, his addition to the Raiders, will make Oakland the Super Bowl favorite in the AFC? I mean, it is beast mode.
Let me give you some names, okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you some names. Brandon Cooks, Dwayne Allen, Stephon Gilmore, Coney Ely. Those are all pretty good players who are being added to the Super Bowl champions, who, by the way, still have the greatest quarterback of all time on the roster. And so does it make this Raiders a stronger contender? Yeah. I mean, I think that bringing in a running back like that, adding to the stable that they already have, making up for the loss of Latavius Murray, all that helps. The Raiders still need to get better on defense. They need to hit on their draft picks. They need to get a linebacker, maybe somebody like Florida's Jared Davis. They need to improve at corner. So, you know, I think this helps. I don't think running back was a huge weakness for them. It wasn't a gigantic weakness for them. And it's not like if they'd walked away from this, they wouldn't have been able to get help on Thursday or Friday during the draft. And so it's a nice move for the Raiders. It makes them better. Is it a game changer? No. And I certainly don't think it puts them past New England.